this, everyone.
Welcome back. So I just
I'm sure you've all guessed.
beginning the story again,
Now
continuing.
Skies was summoned by Ultima.
He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire...
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have. Here you are. Very good.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. Are you certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything. What is it this time, Torgal? Something tells me this is no mere adventure.
Alright, now I realize I'm getting all the last, what do you call it, side quests for basically this chapter before I go to the final boss.
Oh. Thank you, Uncle. As for down here... Hi! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't I would have done the same for anyone else. You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. From what little I saw, you were right to be worried. I suppose I should have expected the worst, but I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under... Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days. We must move quickly. Where do we start? True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few, and yet the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart. But how would one even begin to unite the realm? The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest, but I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to... I thought he was... He was, and I... Of course not, as long as... And if the... Oh, good. Oh, no.
Alright, let's see this. another one. I am gonna be in.
Ah, Clive. Joshua, what's wrong? I've just...
In the
In the
crypt
crypt beneath Roslev Castle after Pentecost.
Of
Of
course.
course.
I
I
want
want to know what's in that letter as much very well.
A lot of fetch quests. This is what I kind of like and don't like. This,
Sid,
By all means.
We'll
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the distance.
great. Alright.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what we're...
Avera, recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Break. As you know, the work we do is not easy.
I don't mind, but
Because...
one can never have two...
Oh, great. Another.
Northreach. I suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Alright, so.
Vivian. Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Okay, under new management. Yeah. I heard this one is the one that I need to get the better sword.
There might at least have mentioned where in Northreach you'd be testing this recruit.
Treat from the markets if you don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Jew. Saw the captain just now. The town needs you. I need you. You haven't watched It's the Town Hunter.
Of course.
Thank you, Philly.
What?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the...
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflan, who I understand is causing you and your tie with him complete infliction. I waved his
Alright. Yeah, I'm not
She
really.
certainly has. Did maybe enough to seal the fate of this town. I'm sorry. Yes. I was at the hunt right away. Just a pity I cannot join you.
A fortress.
So you're content to abandon? Please, if you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your...
That's exactly what I am trying to...
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine, thank you so much.
She cornered you too, then? Could hardly get a word in edgewise. She put...
Well met, Sid. This please. Gav! No.
All right, Ember. Impress me.
Okay.
Run like the wind. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town. Clive! Well, that's something, I suppose. But what we might be able to fend off an attack if you have eyes of some. You got your legs, I'll do big dumb one.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live
without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun.
We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame? What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. Should any of your men be injured...
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands?
Of course. I'll lead a party down that. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to... I fought a few of these things.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fighting begins, we can take rest. To the barracks.
Let's go.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
If you're just joining, I am doing all the side quests before the main story. So it's all the side quests.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town.
Clive.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, I thank you both for...
You were right, and I was wrong. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire, that without a strong hand, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you, not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that.
I'm sorry too. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt, how I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intention, but I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief, and today there are more than ever.
Madam Isabel is a... I see that it is...
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help move. How goes the troop? I'll be up. Tell her. For you.
Very well. Long ago, I was Carla then. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford me. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bear. He was my master's guard after they discovered us together, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere until we found ourselves.
By the way, you need to do this this mission before you can get the best sword in the game. So that's something. Alright, let's see. Alright.
Come on. See what he kills. Perhaps young number really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword! Then run! If you want to hit me.
I'm too powerful. Too powerful.
Gone. Of course.
And now my aisle. Where is it?
He must have fled.
I knew the...
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Hey, don't you...
What? To bring the...
Here, he did.
Of course. Don't... Yes, sir.
This won't be an easy decision.
You should have seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes.
Ember lost his nerve, but he didn't.
In the fact...
Daft as a... Just like some...
Wow, the amount of side quests. It is crazy. Alright, let's see if we got any, yep, we do. Got any hunts? Alright. The Grim Weaver. The Light. Splendid Heart. Okay. Alright. So, I know where to find this guy. But I'll do that a little bit later. First things first. Do all the side quests first.
You alright? Some in trouble. Is there anything? Or no? I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distant News One.
Yeah. There's gonna be a slow grind for me to able to get all of this completed.
First the skies.
Say what you will. Pining for something. What is it? I did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's where. And you're only thinking to ask this now? Clap that there Ryan.
What's wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone? I reckon what?
I'm sorry. Indeed, you miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, can't you?
Not in.
Aye.
Look. Where to then?
They just decided to open the floodgates of side quests. Alright, kids, just give me the task.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
I wouldn't let them be forgotten. Sid. Of course, my name is. I wish.
No.
We were tortured and forgotten to play us. They must be remembered. The instant.
You were a good friend, but the fact Sid, too dangerous for you. I'll go to. Oh, you leave?
Wait, what?
Miss Shirley says your books make quite an impression on children. You've inspired them to become writers themselves. Is that so?
Sorry.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat? Right, Toggle. I'm good. Do you have a better hint than that? Why don't we... To think...
Okay. So... Alright, let's go here and get this one completed first.
Did you see that too?
What is it? Please.
Nothing good's gonna come of this, I'm telling you. Just so looking at it's not such should have done this far. Let's go. Be safe. Can't be Rutherford, can it? Turn! A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured? No, my lord. You arrived. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying legions abandoning the oaths they swore, but I hadn't thought that corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me. I thought, Mark, or is Sid the outlaw?
Call me what you want. Doesn't change all the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us, and while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. So long. So many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right, but in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. When it comes to honeyed words, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either, and I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw on ourselves if we're to make it through this.
I shall. My Lord Mark, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Azul. I will see that my associate joins you there. Very good, man. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
It's been a while since I've been to this place. Wow. More backtracking now.
Quentin.
Do you? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on, then. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told the people of Lost Wing are my family. You'll have to... And why might that be?
What he's asked?
They want you...
Go and do it.
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape. Uncle, the Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there.
One other?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution. And I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his.
Another outlaw? Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their place. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier.
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortage.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little sweet, but luckily I had some unexpected.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumour has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
There was more of that.
Well, the old battle axe was soaked. She had a shipload, and when the other... And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are...
You'll find another bloody room. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to say that is unless you have them done.
Okay. Okay. Really trying to get through. Alright. Alright. Next one is...
It's still here. You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold us if you pop it. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Raise you there. I bet I could still beat you.
Their story seems pretty interesting.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Some of these stories are better than others. It's very nice.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready. Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me.
What are you after? Take care out there, eh?
It's because they haven't gone to redo it.
I've got three. I'll do. Try you the look of a map.
I'm looking.
No word it. Then
No, probably.
How am I missing this man? Wait, where is he? Is he upstairs?
Did you hear they're rebuilding Mosmouth? I was thinking I might take my cart out that way and see if they're getting on.
Nobody here.
Lord Rothfield. So surprised. Expect the burning quill already told.
Huh.
That the undying alive everywhere. I just happen to be very
Sturdy.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 the cashew jars.
Oh, okay. Wait. Where is that person? Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry. There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with the Kashik. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give him hope. Let me check the ground floor.
Then I'll search the upper level.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer. Locked up tight. So this place was no ordinary prison. I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Okay. I don't understand that.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I feared. Minimal loss of Waluda lives. What happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on. No luck downstairs.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true. Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children, even those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right.
Let's see what we can find down here. Survivor. She sounds close. There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards, they're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Fount.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger.
Ready when you poor thing. What?
He fought the monster. He must have sent you. Where did
Was that?
We have to get out of
Boris.
All right.
It's just a waste for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for Barris.
Alright.
He's will wreak havoc against the prison. I can't let that happen.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Did Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway.
No. I'll see that she's looked after from now on.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days.
She is. Slowly but surely. I thank the flames we found her.
I know. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. That's the man I remember.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past.
Of course. You already met my former master. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder, and for years we were her daggers in the shadows, so we escaped. But staying after so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought with, and he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles, and the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
What I truly like about this game sometimes is that it really does touch on things which are very existential, like slavery, one's destiny, actual things that, the real people in the real world struggle with. The problem is that it kind of mixes it with a little bit of sci-fi, which is cool. The story is it's really tight and really linear, but there's a lot. If you only get it is very surface level as well too. So, all right, where is this guy? He's somewhere here. I don't know where.
Good to see you. When I was a little girl, with Gran, I swore. But the wind, and thank good, I'd been half of me with. It ended. And that's just the stuff. You come back and visit, all right?
All right. Ah, it's right there. That side on that side. Okay.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy.
There he is.
Can I help you with something? You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you? What was that? A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here,
Alright.
Definitely make you a blooming sight. All for a sunny day. Straight home now. Relax. I'm not left by bandits for a change. More tracks. The Chocobo was here. I didn't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. Just borrowing. Thank you. Let's get this.
It was no trouble at all. Clive, how'd you get on?
Any luck?
Crystals, where in the hell?
It's a long...
Right there on the road to East.
Everything up there's been abandoned for you. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look up.
Blame yourself, Clive. They'll find a new home, after all. That's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they... And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
How did they?
Like the... And that book. But it weren't your ass who went up...
So all...
There. What do you think? I think I
should give it my best.
Ah,
How you...
well. This... Go. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's a good luck charm.
I...
If there's... Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating.
Okay, that's it.
I may have had one too. I said I was thirsty. Gotta get back. Clive.
What is it?
Thanks.
No.
Okay.
There's something about it. I feel like it's calling to me.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen her shot.
Whatever should I write next? A love story, perhaps? Of course.
Ed.
That's it! It's the
Alright. Fetch quest. A
Let's just meet
gazillion.
with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bird while I'm there as well.
All right, so
Alright. I'll do those quests last. Goodness gracious. Gonna take me a long time to get all this done. Alright. Just a couple. I'm just finishing off this, and then I really have to go. And I have other things I gotta do today, so I am just gonna finish up the third quest. Try to finish the rest last. But I continue with the story and do the hunt as well too.
Okay.
Here we are again. Karava. If you were a tortoise, Togo, where would you hide? Straight home now. Looks like we found him. That's inside. If Mid needs another, she can go and get it herself.
Alright, next one is
Mid's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
yeah.
Mid. Tell me.
It's get
What did you know?
Sid.
She was. She's just busy working.
I knew this. Well,
They did.
will it work? Oh, well. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these blood...
Alright, I think
Has Mitadol mentioned a new project yet?
that's all I'm gonna be able to do today because there's way too many. There's way too many. What do you call it? Sub. Alright, when I come back later tonight, I'll be back later tonight. Um, I probably will have some of the quests filled, but I'll probably do the hunt. But the story I'll do for either tomorrow night or the night after. Alright, guys, thank you.